Virgorians, my babies, how you doing? Welcome to your reading. It's mid-April and general reading. There have been some requests for me to do love readings. So in your readings last week, there would have been a twin flame reading, and for this week, it is a love reading, specifically more for singles. But this is also if you sort of feel sort of single, maybe even though you're in a relationship, because sometimes we have those feelings, and it's a very challenging, very lonely sort of feeling to actually deal with. So welcome to my channel. I really hope this reading will help you. My name is Adrian H. I'm an intuitive healer. I also practice spiritual regression hypnosis. Let's see what we've got for you, Virgo. So we're going to take a look at your sort of recent past, what brought you to where you are currently at, and going forward where that is bringing you. Then we're going to clarify for you. Okay, one more shuffle. We're going to clarify for you. There we go. And end off with a crystal oracle card for you. All right. Please remember, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. If you'd like to have a focus on your own personal reading, you can order a reading with me as well. My email address is down below in the description. All right. Overall energy for the reading is the Six of Pentacles. Sorry about that light shining over there. I've got this huge mirror in front. Under the mirror is there. This is the window. I like a lot of natural light. I like to be able to see life. And so your overall energy, Virgo, is the Six of Pentacles. And for some of you, it's feeling at the moment like nothing is ever going to work out. This is the end of the road. You've tried it all. You've given it your best. You sort of mulled this over in your mind over and over, and it's never going to work. You can just as well join a convent. Like, no point in even trying with love. Well, I can actually see that your mind may be changing around that, because as our mind obviously changes, things start to dynamically change, and you may have, that you're starting to get some interest over here, some interest that you actually didn't expect, which is lovely. All right, we're going to clarify that for you. In the recent past, you've got the Eight of Cups. You've got the Lovers, very passionate portrayal on this card. Such a beautiful deck of cards. A very good friend of mine gave them to me all the way from England. I'm so excited. And the Ten of Wands. So that's your recent past. In your current energy, we've got the Nine of Swords, thinking a little bit too much. Ace of Wands, beautiful breakthrough. And the Queen of Pentacles. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like it. Coming towards you, the Four of Wands, some of you are getting married, high-level connection, Page of Swords, and the Six of Cups. And what I like about that, this, marriage, high-level connection coming up for many of you, is it doesn't feel forced. It's not like you feel forced that you have to do this because, whatever, you're getting older, what's the family saying, or loneliness, nothing like that. It comes from a point that's actually sensible to you. And I also feel that many of you are making that connection because you sort of, you're ready to go forward, and it's about basically letting the past go, making peace with the past, so letting it go in a very peaceful way, which is amazing. So, sorry about that. Let's get some H2O. So, this is what I like. A lot of you have stepped away from maybe the sort of like limitations that you felt with love. Maybe for many of you, it could have been that you maybe just, you experienced love before, or haven't even like experienced it the way that you would like envision the way that it should be. But you kind of made peace with like, this is sort of what it is. But I see you stepping towards more. There's a real sense of hope here in your recent past, where things are sort of like flourishing up and open and very beautiful for you. You may, sneaky, so you may actually have, it's like there's this connection that's happening in the recent past. So, met someone. It could maybe be somebody that you knew for a while. Maybe you all were just friends. Maybe you thought nothing's going to happen. Maybe they won't see you. But somehow this person, I don't know what they did, but they swept you off your feet. Like, it's like your knees are a little bit shaky and wobbly, like, because you have been swept off your feet, literally. And I do sense that for many of you, it could be someone new, but maybe someone started and another person sort of almost like took over that role in a sense, But for the greater part, I feel that first of all, for many of you, you realize that you were ready for something more. You were ready for a beautiful connection, relationship, next level. And so, you started to look around, and I feel that for many of you, you sort of started to have the sense of falling in love. It makes logical sense, but it's almost like, it feels a little bit like this thing is out of your control over here. And I feel that for many of you, though, that in the recent past, that what brought you to where you are, that this person may not actually know how you feel. Like it's almost like you're feeling them in your life, and you're getting used to that. But it does. I feel that emotionally, it's taken a lot for you, really, to release all the sort of red lights that come up in your mind that said no, 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 because I feel that a lot of those red lights also didn't come, so much from a, obviously not in them undermining your feelings, but didn't so much come from that 100% sort of legitimate feels, and it's more sort of fear and not wanting to repeat the past and those sort of things, and you realize that it was time to let that go. Now, in your current energy, this connection is almost, this one is really riding your back, eh? Lots of worries, lots of concerns, lots of fears, lots of thinking, lots of worries over here. But then it's the more you're sort of trying to reason yourself out of this one, like, so the more you try and sort of trying to find logical reasons why this is not a good idea, why you shouldn't do this, why you should stop this, the more your heart's just opening, which is beautiful. And I also feel that even though, and this is sometimes a process for you, for your mind, Virgo, typical, Virgo energy, zodiac energy, sun sign energy, or wherever you have zodiac, Virgo in your chart as well, there is that really strong thinking sense. But in this case, the more I feel you think about reasons why things may not work out, the more your heart opens, and the more you actually commit to this relationship within yourself, or this connection within yourself, because you are seeing more reasons to stay as opposed to going away. And in that sense, the thinking mind is serving you well in this case, because in actual fact, it's letting you see how things could actually beautifully work out. In the energy coming towards you in the recent past around the corner, some of you are getting married very suddenly. You thought it, you felt it in the recent past, you're thinking about it in the current energy, your heart is opening and you're moving in for the kill. You're like, listen, I want you. I want to be with you. And it's a beautiful thing that's actually happening over here. You're really committing to it. And there's a complete release from the past that's taking place over here, which is very positive. Let us clarify. Let us clarify how exciting, Virgos, Virgorians. Okay, so in your current energy, that overall Six of Pentacles energy that we are clarifying, we've got the Four of Wands in reverse, the Fool, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's some of you that said you will never get married again. You are never going to be in a relationship. You are never be in a connection. You're going to never open your heart again. You're never going to risk feeling these feelings again. Never, 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 never. Whatever happens, pigs can fly. The world can turn upside down. You are never going to open your heart again. And then love came and it knocked at your door again. And so there is something beautiful new that's being started over here. And from what I can see in the cards, I can tell you this for a fact. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's so amazing where you are right now, but I feel that you can see that it might be, a bit of a flippity-floppity start, but the way it just goes forward. Let's clarify that Lovers card for you there in the recent past. That Six of Cups just came out there for you right away. So you've got the Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. Why do these cards not want to be picked up? You're a little bit hesitant with this love. That's normally what it indicates for me when the cards don't just want to be, lifted off. But yeah, your heart is really open. This is a beautiful person that you are dealing with, and it's like you can see it, and you may have been sort of like playing this on the long haul, so maybe this is somebody that waited for you, or you thought this person might have given up by now, or you just thought you'll never really find this sort of love, but you do. And in your mind, this is a done deal. I also feel that for many of you, there's a lot of forgiveness that was required, from the past itself. And I do see that you've actually, that you've done that forgiveness in the recent past. So where you currently are, and this is an interesting space because, we see who we like, we do the forgiveness in order to be ready. And now that we've done the forgiveness in this beautiful, wonderful space, sometimes we say to ourselves, well, do I really want to, risk this good space where I'm in right now? But and this is what brings us to this Nine of Swords, where you are currently at, very much in the headspace. And for that, you've got the Emperor, the Magician, and the Queen of Swords. So this is a space where, again, even though you are worrying, you are also stepping into that space of yourself in a sense of like, no matter what happens, you can see how this can work. You can see what you bring to the table, and you can especially see what the other person brings to the table. And this connection, this commitment, which for many of you, you're in the process of making, it makes logical sense to you. Okay. Let me just get this card that went to the floor here for you. So with the Ace of Wands in your current energy in reverse, the card that fell to the floor, quite a powerful message there, is the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in the upright position, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is about not being stuck anymore, because this is clarifying this. This is about not being stuck anymore. In a space of why things can't work. This is you being really brave and really going for that next level, because this is what you deserve. And I feel you're making up your mind. You want to start a life with this person, you want to add what you can add, they bring what they bring. And let's see what we've got here with Queen of Pentacles in your current energy. So we've got the Two of Wands, the Tower, and the Star. Oh, lovely. So, yeah. You are very willing to start a new life with this person. I do feel that there are certain aspects, maybe people that won't agree, circumstances that won't agree. There are some barriers that need to be overcome here, but I do see it being overcome beautifully, because I love the goal for you that you're having here, with the barriers that need to be overcome, because the barriers is looked at in a sense of how do I overcome this so we can have this beautiful flow. All right, let's look at this Four of Wands, this marriage card, this beautiful inside soul connection, twin flame connection, energy that we have with cups coming towards you. You've got the King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So you've pretty much made up your mind. You've decided that you want to feel the peace and tranquility within you, and you no longer, especially when it comes to life and when it comes to love, you don't want to live a limited experience of what you know is possible. And I see you really committing to that going forward. Let's draw just one more card for that. I just want to check something, because I just want to see what we get. Oh, wonderful. Knight of Swords. So you're doing all of that, and it makes logical sense to move forward with this connection. There's a lot that going forward, once you made up your mind, which I feel is in the process that you're at the moment, but once you made up your mind and you go forward, there's a lot that you can bring to this situation, to this relationship. And in case you were wondering about this, I can tell you this as well, but you are really sort of the driving force in this relationship that's coming towards you, this beautiful connection, because you can see things more beautiful and prospectively than other people can see them. All right. So that sometimes, Virgo, you like to do the thing where, you can be a little bit sort of like in that fixing sort of energy when you like somebody, because you can see the potential. Now you're dealing with someone that actually gets that, and that also welcomes that and even cherishes it. Okay. Coming towards you, Page of Swords, you've got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords again. So the Page of Swords is clarifying the Page of Swords for you over here, which is quite the dynamic energy over there. Beautiful coming together, divine intervention. The two of you really bring out the best in one another. All right. And then just finally, the Six of Cups in the energy that's coming towards you. This is you releasing the past, moving forward. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, the World. So there are certain things emotionally that is still tripping you up, and I feel that is what's also making you nervous with going forward with this connection. But this connection helps you to all those things in your mind, almost like those warning signs, like don't. Remember what happened the last time. Remember. This connection is letting you overcome that and actually move completely through that pattern, so it doesn't sort of, still ride your back so much anymore. You're actually healing from that and getting to see what the purpose was, especially for those of you, and it's come through so strongly that had a very bad connection in the past, you know, whatever it may be, however horrible it may be, it sort of readied you for this, because now you really appreciate what it is that you are having. Okay. Sometimes that is necessary for us as human beings. That's just how our mind works. All right, so we're going to end up with a crystal oracle card for you. Oh, beautiful stuff. And obviously, if that if that resonates with you, if it's just it's a truth for you, take a nice deep breath, open your heart, mind, and soul to the assistance of the universe, Virgo. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. To all of you already subscribed, thank you very much. Remember to hit the notification bell, and you can also have a personal reading. My email address is down below. The crystal oracle card that you've got, Virgo, it's so appropriate. Black obsidian, the shadow. And black obsidian is a crystal that helps us to overcome in a safe way that which is no longer serving us positively, letting go of that energy and moving you into the positive. So ridding the negative, moving into the positive. Okay, hope it helps. See you next time. See you next week.